Hi guys, hope you're doing well. It's Fred and Sheila with Hatfield, McCoy Museum Adventures and Fred and Sheila Investigates.
Guys, you can look in the background, tell what this video is about. We've been working on it for forever. Every time we get into it, something else comes up. But this is on Nancy Guthrie.
Mhm.
This is Savannah Guthrie's mother. Most of you's probably already heard by now, but she's evidently been abducted.
Right.
First, it started out as just a missing persons. Now it's came up to an abduction, and Sheila and I just now put a video out before this one that where TMZ has actually received a ransom request.
Yeah.
If it's true, if it's correct.
It sounds like, that movie, Garden Test.
Yeah.
That kind of is what it puts me in mind of, with Nicolas Cage, where he was garden.
Yeah, well, that's one of our questions that we're going to ask in here. We're going to start looking. We've made some notes here, and of course, the address is 5820 North Camino,
Camino.
Tucson, Arizona, 85718. You can Google
Yeah.
Nancy Guthrie's address. It will come up for you on Google. 5820. In fact, Sheila will show as she shows pictures here as we get going. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Eventually in there'll be some pictures probably with the address, but guys, this is very concerning, very alarming to everybody. From the beginning, when they started doing this, they called out the homicide detectives.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Sheila and I this is Sheila and I's speculating and using our opinion, but there's a picture of the house from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Has a pool in the backyard. Says it's over $1 million home. And
wow.
But why would they bring in the homicide detectives? And Sheila and I were speculating and saying, well, they must have found some blood. They must have found something that would make a person think that somebody's been injured or worse.
Mm-hmm.
So these are not just detectives investigating this case. It's actually homicide detectives. Actually, by now, they've got the FBI involved. So
there's the front of her house.
Whatever it was alarming enough to bring in the homicide detectives. We know that the mother was dropped off. Well, let me just go by the notes.
Yeah, there you
go. Sheriff said the scene was of concern to him and the investigators. And there was something that caught their eye. Well, that evidently that had to be blood.
Mm-hmm.
When he was asked if there was foul play, he says that the mother's got a good mind. Nancy's got a good mind that it's not dementia. She's not wandered off. In fact, she can't even walk very far.
Right.
From what we understand, she's on blood thinner and on a heart, a pacemaker.
Okay.
So, the question here would be also to ask was, we seen where her billfold was still there. Her car keys was still there. Her cell phone was still there. Mm-hmm. Sheila had a good question earlier about her pocketbook because most older women, especially,
yes, they don't go anywhere without.
So if she didn't take her purse, then we would assume that she's been taken against her will.
Plus her medication.
Now,
Plus her medication.
Plus her medication. Well, Nancy Guthrie, she's 84 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Says it's been treated as a crime scene, no doubt. And again, before we came on here with this video, TMC just announced that they actually got if it's legit, a ransom note. So she's been abducted.
Sad. Bless her heart.
Someone had dropped her off Saturday night from church services, went back to get her Sunday morning, or she didn't show up for church Sunday morning. They went and checked on her, and the door was open. And they can't find her since then.
Yeah, they said she never misses that. So they knew something was wrong from that alone.
Yeah.
So
the house is located at the foothills, Catalina foothills, just north of Tucson, Arizona. Last time anybody seen her was 9:30 Saturday night. 5'5", 150 pounds, brown hair and blue eyes. Sheila's going to show you pictures of her there as she goes along, and she definitely likes necklaces. In just about every picture, you'll see her with a necklace, which is funny because a few minutes ago, when they come out with this ransom note, the person that wrote the note named two things, said they had something of hers that she was wearing when they got her, which I would assume is a necklace, could be wrong, and that they could address some damage that was done inside the house, so they would know that it's them. They would be the only people that knows what they're talking about other than the police. So
They gave very specific things, so that would let them know that they are legit.
says the sheriff says that she didn't walk.
See, there's her necklace there.
Of course, they've had helicopters and drones. Yeah, there's a necklace. A lot of those pictures, she got earrings on there too.
Yes, she does.
She likes jewelry, and almost there's earrings, and she's probably got a necklace on there. Just about every picture, she's. You know, guys, Sheila mentioned a few minutes ago about Garden Tess. If y'all haven't seen that movie with what's his name?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas
And
Cage, where they're bodyguards and they're protecting a former president's wife, and she gets kidnapped, and it turns out to be the chauffeur driver, the limousine driver. And you know, in this case, everybody's a suspect. There's no hurt feelings. There's nothing personal, but you look at everybody. And the first people I would look at, it would be the house cleaners, anybody's guardians taking care of her, as far as caregivers,
landscape people that take care of the outside, the pool. Yeah.
Well, she's got a pool, and the pool is clean, beautiful pool. So somebody's cleaning that pool. She's 84 years old. We don't think that she's doing it herself. But that's people that you would look at, that's there on a daily basis. They know her routine. They know who her daughter is. Was she targeted? No. Vanished shortly after. They dropped her off at 9:30 Saturday night, and sometime between Saturday night and Sunday morning. So sometime during the wee hours of the morning, the front door was standing open when they showed back up from church, they said. So if the front door's open, that means somebody's probably kicked the door open and the door wouldn't relatch. That's just my assumption from working some of these. Law enforcement's not saying a whole lot. Well, that's according to who you talk to or what channel you watch. Poor old sheriff, I don't know if it's for trying to make I wonder if he acts like that on ever missing persons or what's the deal, but I feel you. Said Nancy's not suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's. Says she's not. No mental defects. Says she's sharp as a tack. What, babe?
See your picture there with this dog?
Yeah, I do.
Where is the dog at?
It's a good question.
Is the dog there in the house?
Is that the only?
That's the only one I have of her right there.
Wow.
But you can see it looks like a poodle, a black poodle. So where's your dog?
Good question, babe.
And if it was a stranger, the dog would have went berserk. First of all, good question. You would assume.
According to what breed, of course, too. But then again, where is the dog? The door was left open? Did the dog run off? Is the dog missing also?
Right.
Was the dog harmed?
Right.
Was the dog locked in the bathroom? Is this an old picture maybe? And she no longer has the dog. Who knows? Anybody knows anything on this, put it in the comments.
Now, if the dog didn't react, and if there is the dog at her house, if that's at her house, then the dog knew the intruder.
Oh, that's smart, babe. Yeah. If the dog didn't react, you're exactly right. Somebody knows that dog, Savannah, or somebody would know its demeanor. Right. Will the dog let anybody around her mother? Can anybody just come and go? Is it passive? Or is it a protective dog that if somebody come around that it didn't know, would it bite them?
Exactly.
Very well could be where the blood, if the blood's not hers,
right? It
may be an ankle biter. It may have bit somebody on the leg or the ankle. That may be their blood that they're talking about. See, they give and then they take away. They'll say something, the sheriff will, and then he comes back and reneges on whatever he just said. So
Yeah.
you don't know what you're getting. Sometimes he wants to give more. He wants to, and then he tries to walk it back.
Huh.
Surveillance cameras, guys.
Let's see.
Ring
Ooh,
doorbells.
yeah. Did they not have those?
As of right now, they're saying there is none. Why is that? You've got $1
Really?
million homes, $1 million homes. A Ring doorbell is $150. A camera system
That's strange.
is $200 for 4 cameras. It'd be worth that to have, just to have to know what time somebody opens and closes a door. A security alarm.
Alarm.
You would think somebody of that position and money, what's
Wow.
$400 or $500 to install a security alarm and $14 a month to monitor it.
Yep.
You would know what time the alarm went off. You would know what time the door opened last night or
Close.
this
Yeah.
morning, huh?
Yeah. I was gonna say, because on our phone it tells you exactly when they're open and when they're closed. And
I mean, it's like shutting the gate after the cow gets out. But for all you people out there listening to our videos, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Like Sheila says, when we leave the museum, it locks down what time the alarm was set, what time the last time the door was open.
Yep.
You can look at anywhere until when somebody comes and goes here. 32 cameras in this place. This is not ours. We live in an apartment upstairs for the family, but there's 32 cameras in, on, and around this place. And it doesn't cost a lot. The family installed them, but it doesn't cost a lot to install them and nothing to monitor them.
That's right.
Nowadays, you can go straight to your phone. So
And
Sheila,
you can record videos from there. Like, if you see an intruder, you can record it right off your phone as well if you need to give it to the police or whatever.
Well, even right now on our TV, it's got, that's what we've got up now. We don't have a TV channel on. We've got the camera system, and you've got all these cameras, and you can see inside, outside, around.
Yep. Yep.
It's worth the investment if you've got elderly parents, 84 years old and living by herself. I know hindsight's 2020, but it would have been nice to probably had somebody living with her at that age, a caretaker, especially at nighttime in case she needs something, or at least a fallen and can't get up, tag around her neck. She could have pulled that. So many things.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you show all the pictures of her?
Yes.
Did you?
While you were talking,
did you show the property?
Yep.
You went outside?
I showed that first and then showed her property and around the neighborhood.
Guys, let's everybody keep your
see something, say something.
See something, say something. By now they've probably got her to where they wanted to take her. They've got her to a secluded place.
Yep.
Where she probably won't be out anymore in public where anybody else is going to see her. So up to this point, think back if you're in that area or around, think back during the night hours, you've seen somebody pumping gas, seen somebody in the back seat that didn't look well or slumped over, or you seen anything at all that, especially in that area,
that looked out of place or
that looked out of place.
Yeah.
Again, now they probably, if they're smart, they would have gotten gas before they got there. They would have, but there's people that crime is something that they can mess up on so easily. People does stupid things that gets them caught. So look for anything that you may have passed somebody last night. Somebody may have passed you in the wee morning of the hours. Police officers check all citations, all tickets, all things that you may have pulled over. Or,
do they have, I'm sure they do though, like at these intersections and stuff,
tag readers,
cameras and stuff to maybe,
Well, hopefully they're doing that. Hopefully they brought the dogs in. I seen where they had helicopters and drones flying around the neighborhood. Go to that area and you can look around the streets and the layout of the land. I'm sure they've gone over all of that to make sure she's not wandered off.
Yeah.
Baby, you got anything else?
No, we can give maybe on this one right here, let me go to the tip line. But there's the number that they can call in case they see something.
There's the sheriff's department number, guys, 520-351-4900.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Fred. This is TMZ here. They just come out with a newscast, a bulletin here. They say that they have, Sheila and I are working on a video on Nancy Guthrie, now the little lady that's been abducted or something's happened to her. TMZ just come out with this video. See if you all make of this.
So something happened here just a few minutes ago. We received an email at TMZ from somebody purporting to basically issue a ransom demand. I'm not going to read this, but the top line to it is that they are asking for money, a lot. They are asking for it in the form of Bitcoin, and they are putting an or else on this.
Right.
Now, they also say they do two things.
You don't want that number.
Right. They say two things. They say that that there is an address, a Bitcoin address that that they could send this money to, and then they give a description of something that Savannah's mother was wearing at the time of the abduction, and a damaged item in the house.
Both things are clearly mentioned because they want to prove that they're legit. That they have information about something that happened in the house.
Guys, that's a clue. If they're giving a description of something that's damaged and something that the mother had on, which we know from all the pictures that Sheila's been gathering of her mother, she likes jewelry. You can tell she likes to wear necklaces. But we don't know what that item is, but they said they can also confirm something that was damaged in the house during, well, probably the front door for one thing, but
doesn't get no plainer than that, though.
Huh?
Doesn't get no plainer than that if they
no, if they're willing to do
that.
that would make me stand up and take notice that this is probably legit. But let's go on.
We don't know. Don't know if that is accurate. We have called the sheriff's department. We've made multiple calls, spoken with the detective unit. We have passed on this email. We don't know whether this is legit or not. But I will say, this happens from time to time where a media outlet gets something like this. So just in due diligence,
the one thing we should
has
say,
to be taken very, very seriously. Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah,
sorry.
the one thing we should say is that we have confirmed it. At least the Bitcoin address that they've included in this email is legit.
Right. And the authorities will have to take this very seriously. This is a piece of material evidence that has been turned over. They think an abduction happened. They have found substance in the house. The detective walked back a little bit. The sheriff walked back the blood idea. They said that things have been gathered and they are testing those substances. But he did clarify that this is a very open and active investigation, so we'll have to see what happens.
So we will let you know. But right now, again, all we're doing is.
Hey guys, that's all the update we have. That's pretty interesting, though. That just now came out. So evidently there has been a ransom note now submitted, if it's in fact for real. And but with them offering two pieces of evidence, which again, that could just be somebody goofing off. As sad as it is to say, but could just be a sad person. But well, it's a sad person either way, whether they kidnapped her or whether it's a fake. But all right, we'll keep you updated. I'll turn it over to you, baby.
That'll do it. All right, guys. We hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And stay warm. Thank you. God bless. Bye.